you're a student and are looking to build your own desk setup, then I've got you covered, because in today's video I'm going to share my experiences building my own setup on a budget while still making it look aesthetically pleasing to my eye and something that I can call my own. Let's get into it. Now, when it comes to desk setups, having a solid foundation is key. Being a second year uni student on a budget, I needed something that wouldn't break the bank but would still look good, offer storage for all my clutter, and have some cable management. That's why I went with the IKEA Alex desk. It's not to be confused with the Alex drawers and kitchen bench combo though. This is a full desk and I did get it for a steal at $100 on Facebook Marketplace. Originally retail price was $200. It has 2 spacious drawers, perfect for stashing pens, microfiber cloths, important papers, and other bits and bobs that would otherwise crowd my desk. The drawers are also super smooth to open and close, giving it a premium feel even at this price point. Another great feature is the built-in cable management compartment at the back, which keeps most of my cables hidden. Now, while it hides cables well, getting to them can be an absolute nightmare, especially since my monitor sits on top, making access to cables tough when I need to switch something out. This comes up and it like pulls up. But like you can see, my monitor is on that. Everything is on that. But honestly, it's a minor issue because I don't have to do that too often. And if you set it up right with the right accessories, this desk is a fantastic, stylish, and functional choice for any student trying to stay on a budget. I'll link the links to the desk down below in the description. It is the IKEA Alex desk. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So, silly me, we're just recording this video now, right? And I realized I didn't even put in my planning of this video to talk about the monitor itself. And that's like a massive part. It's like staring me in my face. This is the LG FHD, which is full HD 27-inch monitor. I got it for about $110. It's been so good for me because it's actually got 100 Hertz refresh rate. So I get 100 frames per second when I'm gaming. So that's really good. It's smooth. The colors are really good on it as well. It's just been a really good overall budget monitor. Back when I first had my desk set up, I was running my MacBook Air from a HDMI cable to my TV, and it was just so blurry. You know, a lot of TVs, they're just not built for a second display to your laptop, and this just is just built for that. The only downside is it didn't have speakers, so I did have to go out and find my speakers. For the price point, you're gonna get what you pay for. A full HD monitor, 27 inches, decent size as well. You get a decent amount of screen real estate, and you're getting 100 Hertz, so you're getting 100 frames per second. I would say perfect, absolute perfect monitor for students on a budget to add to your setup. So get this one, because this is good. Can't believe I forgot about that, because that's crazy. But yeah. As for that chair right there, I literally got that for free off the side of the road, and my mom, shout out to my mom, actually found this on the side of the road. It's like in perfect condition. It's not no ergonomic chair, just to find something for free. And I'm thinking, you know, budget setup, I'm trying to save money as a uni student. Let me show you. But it's like a nice synthetic leather feel. There's no damage to it whatsoever. Swivel chair, perfect. That's all you need as a uni student to start things off. And it goes with my desk setup, you know, like the black and white theme that I have going. Can't complain. It goes really well. A few months ago, I was running my setup with just my MacBook Air M1 hooked up to my monitor. But as a computer science student and a creator, my workload kept expanding and I needed a bit more power and speed, especially for handling 4K video edits. I built this custom PC. Now, it's powered by a Ryzen 7 5700X CPU, has a 4060 RTX graphics card, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and 1 terabyte of storage. Truly a massive upgrade from my MacBook. Moving up from 8 gigabytes to 32 gigabytes of RAM has made a huge difference. Now I can easily multitask even with intense editing projects. Switching from macOS to Windows 11 did take some adjustment, I'll be honest, but it's been beneficial since as a computer science student, knowing my way around both systems is an advantage. I have zero regrets about investing in this PC. It's a setup that will grow with me as I go forward in my creation journey and developer journey. I initially wanted a full white build with RGB lighting, but to save costs, I opted for a black build, figuring black goes with any setup if I decide to upgrade. Plus, the aesthetics weren't the top of my priority, and for gaming, it handled everything beautifully. As a new recent sim racing fan, driving with my Logitech wheel and pedals feels next level. This PC might not be top of the line, but it's a beast and I love using it. Now for peripherals, I'm keeping things pretty simple. I'm just using a fairly cheap HP wired keyboard that I got from the store for about 25 bucks. I chose this keyboard because it has a lot of functionality on it. It's got a numpad, it's got different function keys, a lot of playback controls on it as well, which was important. It's great for the price point for a student. It has everything I need, and just as much as I do want a mechanical keyboard, I'm paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars for something that I can hear when most of the time when I'm at my desk, I have my headphones on to lock into my study. I have my water speakers going. I can't hear the mechanical keyboard anyway, so it kind of doesn't really make sense for me to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on a mechanical keyboard. Only downside I will say to it is that it is a wired keyboard, so I do have to run a wire through like underneath my monitor stands. As for the mouse that I was just talking about, I use the Logitech MX Master 3S. Now let me grab this one for you. It's a very, very popular mouse for its productivity features. Like there's a lot, it's more than just like your simple mouse. Obviously you have right click, left click, mouse scroll, whatever. You can see the quality that you get with the mouse. Like it's proper quality, it's an ergonomic mouse, and for someone who is a computer science student and who is also a creator who's spending hours and hours at the desk editing, you know, I need something that's going to be comfortable for my hand. I spend a lot of time there, and just one of those cheap mouses, it makes my hand cramp up. It's not as comfortable, and I can get a lot more done with this mouse. I think $130 AUD. So yeah, it is a bit of the pricey side, but there's two things that I need to spend my big money on for this setup, and that was a mouse and the PC. Everything else is pretty relatively affordable. However, if you are looking for a budget option, I got you covered. You can go for either the Logitech G305 or the Razer Orochi V2, and those are great alternatives available for around the $70 to $80 mark AUD on Amazon. I'll drop some links in the description for you as well. Now, my laptop of choice, of course, is the MacBook Air M1 2020. As a huge Apple fan, I love how clean and minimalistic macOS is, and I'm never gonna go and say that Windows is ever better than macOS, because it just isn't. Plus, with Apple's reputation for quality, I know the laptop is gonna last. Like, this laptop has lasted me over 4 years now, and it's still going strong. I use it for absolutely everything at uni. So this is a thing that I'm gonna take with me everywhere. I take it to uni and use it for everything there, like browsing tabs on Chrome and Safari, writing reports in like Word, editing finance sheets in Excel, and coding in IDEs like PyCharm and WebStorm. It's honestly everything a student needs, and with its current price, it's super affordable. I'm pretty sure you can find some really good deals on Amazon or your local tech department store. It's a really good price point at the moment. I don't see the need personally to upgrade to an M2, M3, or M4 anytime soon, now that especially that I have the PC. For now, I'm just gonna be sticking with this laptop. Even with 8 GB of RAM, this MacBook is more capable than you might think. You see, Apple says 8 GB of unified RAM is equivalent to 16 GB of normal RAM on a PC. So it's actually a lot more capable than you think. And this is made possible because of the M series chips. And that's what makes MacBooks just a grade above the competition, you know? It's just their M series chips are incredibly good at efficiency and putting all the resources of the computer to the right places. Like, it's not gonna be wasting resources with its RAM. It uses it very efficiently, which is why 8 GB of RAM on MacBooks with the M series chips is so fast and is pretty much equivalent to 16 GB RAM on a PC. So like I said, I can't see myself upgrading until the end of my degree, which would mean over 6 years of reliable use from this MacBook. No complaints here, this thing is an absolute beast. Yeah, so the MacBook just sits in its own little stand in the corner of the desk. It sits in there along with the iPad as well. It's vertical as well, which really helps with saving desk space. I really love these stands. You can get them for like 25 bucks on Amazon. So I'm sure you're wondering what these computer speakers are, where they're from, and why they have water jumping up and down with the music. It's a funny story because when I first set up this PC and I got the monitor and I got, you know, the desk setup going, something that I ran into an issue was this monitor doesn't have any speakers. So I had to go out and get some speakers. Now I didn't go and buy these. I've had these speakers since I was a very little kid. I can't even remember when I got them, but I got them for my birthday at one stage. And they've just been sitting in my cupboard way back at my parents' house for like ages. And yeah, they're not the most amazing quality. Like you're not getting deep basses or anything. The sound quality isn't as good as my UE Mega Boom, but it's still pretty good. It's pretty decent. See, the tip about building a budget setup is all about using what you have and then just adding to that. So yeah, I already had these speakers in my cupboard way back at home. Why not just use them? And they're pretty cool as well, right? Yeah, those are my speakers. For now, I'm gonna keep those speakers. I'm so proud with what I've built. It's crazy because it took me at least like 8 months just to get everything. You know, when you're moving in, you gotta pay all the moving in costs, and then you have to pay a bunch of other things. And then when I'm finally settled, then I can start, you know, building my setup. So I'm very happy with what I've built. I'm very proud of it. Now, seeing as this is a student desk setup, most of you guys are probably students, and I'd like to introduce you to Afforai. Now, Afforai is one of those tools that I use that makes my research more efficient and makes it a lot more fast and just saves me a bunch of time. When you first open Afforai, you'll be taken to the reference manager, and this is where you upload and organize all your research papers and journal articles. Now what's great about this is it has a powerful citation engine, and basically Afforai will scrape and autofill all the metadata from your journal articles. You can use this later to create citations and references when you're writing your paper. The reference manager page is basically where you're going to organize all of your papers and all of your journal articles, so you can organize it by subject or organize it by different topics or whatever different project that you're working on. My favorite part of Afforai, and it's called the Research Assistant. So in the Research Assistant, which is I think Afforai's most powerful feature, you have 3 different ways to find credible sources for your topic or for your essay that you're writing. First of all, you have the document retrieval mode, which basically just searches through the documents that you have already uploaded in your library. You can put in prompts like compare 2 different documents and find the conclusion. What is the overall conclusion? And it's going to basically answer any question that you put into the chat, and it's going to retrieve the information from the documents that are already uploaded. So that's a super clutch feature if I just want to do that. However, if I'm trying to write about a topic and I don't know where to find certain research papers, or I might need some extra research papers, Afforai can help you research papers and journal articles relevant to your research topic from a database of over 200 million peer-reviewed research papers. And you can further refine your research with search filters, which include refining it to like the field of study, date of publication, and open access papers. This makes it incredibly easy to find the papers that are most relevant to your study, and this has saved me so many hours wasted from scrolling through Google Scholar. You can of course view the official text itself going to the original source, but if you do want to just search the whole entire internet, you do have that third option of the Google search feature mode, which allows you to find the most recent and up-to-date sources of information from the rest of the internet. As you can see, Afforai gives you the ability to search from a wide range of databases. If you have been in any form of school though, you know when it comes to wrapping up your assignments and essays that putting together a bibliography can just be super tedious and super annoying. If you're writing your essay in the document writer, it allows you to pull citations from your library already, and it can also suggest citations for you as you're writing. And as you're writing your essay, at the end it's going to automatically put a bibliography for you. Super handy, and this is going to save me so much time. I'm going to have so much more free time to do other things. So if you want to stop wasting hours on research and actually get started writing your assignments and your essays, get yourselves Afforai. Now you know I got you guys a special deal. I have a 10% discount for you. If you click the link down below in the description using my code Isaiah, you can get 10% off your first month with Afforai. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's video, Afforai. I really do appreciate it. With any good desk setup, you're going to want to sort of protect your desk surface for any spills from food, from drinks. I had to get a couple of desk mats, which is also super good for your mouse as well. So I actually got these 2 mats in a combo on Amazon for like $25. Can't complain because it goes with all my other peripherals. So yeah, I'm happy with it, and it protects the longevity and life of my desk as well. As for the desk shelves though, I actually got these 2 at a shop called Officeworks. Yeah, these weren't my first choice, and I eventually do want to upgrade them so that it is just one complete shelf. I actually wanted a wooden one, particularly off Grove made, but Oh my gosh, those things are so ridiculously expensive. I couldn't justify buying it on a student budget, bro. But I did have to get desk shelves because it just cleans up everything and I get a bit of extra space on my desk where I can sort of hide cords under. These headphones, I have talked about these on the channel before. These are just the Sony WH-CH720Ns. Why has Sony got to have the weirdest name? They're the noise cancelling headphones. They're about $250 to $300. I will say the noise cancelling, it's not the best, but at this price point, the noise cancellation is good enough and keeps me locked in when I need to lock into my studies. They also have a button to switch between ambient mode, which allows you to listen to what's outside. So I use this all the time when I need to talk to people quickly and I don't got to just take my headphones off. Moving on, we're moving over to the charging station, and this is where I charge my iPhone, my Apple Watch, and my AirPods as well. I actually got this as a birthday gift. I'm pretty sure it's off Amazon, and it's got a cool little light on it as well. So yeah, that's the charging station. But if you guys are wondering what this little white thing is on my desk, I'm about to explain to you. It's actually a really cool thing. This is a 3D printed by Bamboo Lab printer by my man Carl. This is like top quality. So I saw this thing on YouTube one time, and it was this guy who printed like a thing for his iPhone where he could magnetically charge it. So I don't have a magnetic MagSafe charger at the moment, so that's why I'm not using it at the moment. But when I do eventually get that, I'm going to be using this, and it will replace my charging station at the moment, for my phone anyways. This little thing here, when you press that in, it pushes the phone out, and that's how I grab it. So I just grab it like this, bang, so easy, drop it back in. One of the coolest designs I've ever seen, and I saw it on YouTube and I was like, yo, I said to my friend, bro, we gotta print this out because this looks so cool. He printed it for me and it came out absolutely amazing. He's got like a bamboo printer. So that was just a bit of an explanation of what that white thing does on my desk. And I love doing this. You know how satisfying that is? Putting it in and taking my phone, so satisfying. All right, moving on. Then to personally make the desk mine and decorate it a bit, I just got a Mustang GT, which I got for my birthday. Personally, I mean, I love Mustangs for sure. I love them. Not as much though as I do now because I've grown up and I've matured. I love a BMW M4, in particular the G82. Come on now, that is a beautiful car. And then also to decorate, I put a plant just in the corner there. It sort of softens the corner up. It's a good thing to put plants in the corner. I got the lampshade there as well. It's like a nice warm light which creates that warm cozy feel at nighttime. Yes guys, that will be the end of the video. Thank you so much for checking out my desk setup. It has been a joy to take you guys through. I really do appreciate you guys sticking around to this part of the video. It's been so much fun to build this setup, you know, go shopping and find each different part and sort of really make it mine. I'm so excited for the countless desk setups that I'm going to build for myself and other people in the future. It's going to be so much fun. If this is something that you're interested in, please don't be afraid to hit the like button down below. Drop a comment on what was your favorite part of the desk setup, and maybe try some things out from here that may work for you. This is the student desk setup for 2025. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, man.
I told them only time would tell. They craving for attention. Guess these didn't know me well. I say nada. Don't reply unless it's about $1. Oh well.
I'm gonna play some sim racing now. Cause it's Saturday. I'm gonna get into it. Let's go.
Okay, ha 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 ha. All this local, just some local. I'm doing shows overseas. They don't know you. Hey, check the wristwatch. That's a rollie. Really making mine off rap.